Hi everyone, this is my
One.
Hi everyone, this is my walkthrough for the Streak CRM. I did look online for a couple of them, but I was thinking of just doing it myself so you guys can kind of see. So what I did is I went on to www.streak.com, and this is the website, or you can either go through Google App Store, whichever one you want to go to. Recommend to be on a Google Chrome browser. That's the way of kind of optimizing and really installing Streak CRM within your Gmail interface. Like I said in the previous presentation, that unfortunately Streak doesn't work with the inbox interface. It must be a Gmail interface. And to get the true benefit from it, use Google Chrome. Because yes, it is a Google-based item or software. Like I said, I went on www.streak.com, or you can go on Google Apps Store and look at it from there. I feel like the website kind of gives a better layout of it. So basically, like it says, that it's a CRM inside of Gmail. So you have different options you can pick, and it also has email power tools. So what the set that we want is the hiring tool. Okay. So if you scroll down before we go into the hiring tool, does this little thing. You can just go ahead and download directly from that link. And it goes into your Gmail, and then you get to pick which Gmail you want. Obviously, you'll be picking your PMI.org, PMI Toronto email. So it actually does allow for collaborations. It works with Google Apps, it's multi-purpose, it's easy on IT, and based on cloud. So the beauty of this is even though it's in Gmail, you're able to use the cloud-based atmosphere. So that means as long as you have Streak installed in your Gmail on your home computer, your work computer, whatever it is going to be the same data across the board. You're able to invite team members into it. So once we kind of get it onto PMIToronto.com, we invite all our volunteers and all our PMI volunteer portfolio individuals into it, and it becomes basically a sharing database. So, and then we have email power tools as well. Those we can go into in a bit. First, I kind of just want to show you the main interface, and then we can explore it later. So yeah, this is the little stuff there, and this is the image that I kind of copied and pasted and put into our presentation just to show the layout of it. So you guys are familiar with that image? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go up into the hiring tool, and I'll show you guys that. So this is the hiring format or flavor of CRM, so HRMS. And that, hold on 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so hopefully it's a little bit better now. Let's restart for a second. Sorry about that. I think it was a little bit choppy because I changed the screen. Okay, so right here is Streak for hiring. So one thing you need to know about Streak is that the demo or the basic plan is free. So that is one reason why we opted into that. So I forgot to mention that in our last presentation. But this is actually a free database. There is additional things we wanted to opt into. We can go into premium. Premium is a paid service. Let's just quickly out of curiosity look at that because that's one thing I did not look into. So let's see. Okay, so it's free. So we will just be using for basic CRM features, power tools, and 100 trackable emails. So that's not bad at all. So if we were to go with the corporate, what we'll do is we'll get the full features, unlimited tracking, advanced reporting, which is really nice. Okay, integrations. Okay, so I don't think that's something we want to do because we're already paying essentially, so we don't want to go ahead and do that. So we have unlimited privates. So we have, okay, up to 50 boxes shipped per pipeline. So with this, the way that we can go around with this is that we would have to just basically upload that Excel and add it on. So basically, hopefully we don't have 50 open volunteers at a time recruiting for positions. So every time we kind of complete a set of individuals, we'll just drop it into Boast and put it into Excel there. So up to 50 boxes, yeah, that's fine. So we have a lot of the features that are available. So we're able to use the snooze, send later. So this is for management of time management. It's okay, so you get to create, write your own emails, snooze. So we get to snooze, that's great. That's something that's, some of these features you'll see here are available in the inbox. So I think they took a lot of the Streak functions for emails and put in the inbox. So that's why you don't really see it compliant with Gmail. I mean, with inbox, but mostly with Gmail. But the beauty of Streak is it allows those same features to be liked in inbox and brings it towards Gmail as well. So it's not really a lose-lose situation. So email merges. Okay, so that's basically grouping. It's grouping essentially with emails. So perfect. So this is one of the things that we were kind of looking for. We want automatic updates and information. So this allows it. This is us trying to kind of step away from the manual input into the automatic. The Magic Columns allows you to do that. So that's one of the beauties of the whole exercise or the whole platform. So this, I'll go into detail. You'll see really great. This is another way of managing a lot of the information. So this is pretty awesome, and I'll show you guys. Okay. Task reminders, but that's okay because you know what? We have Boast and we have other methods of doing that. Okay. So we'll go back to the home page. And let's see, hiring. Alrighty. So basically, this is roughly what it looks like. We're going to have, the way that they describe it is that this is your workflow process. And then these are your entries. They call these boxes. This is called a pipeline. And I believe what they said was this was called, I think it's slipping the back of my head right now. There's a term that they use. It's not a tab, it's something else they use. So basically it's a program or a step in the process. So it looks a lot like an Excel, so that's great. Okay, so this is what I really wanted to look at. So this is really taking the basic CRM or HRMS Excel platform and taking it to a step further. So this is where we really get to see the beauty of it. Yes, with Excel, you're able to have an overview. You can manage by attendees. You can look at it by process. You can look at it by assignees, whoever is responsible for that. So that's another word for process efficiency as well. But what we're looking at is this section where you really get to share the resumes and add details, positioning. You get to book phone calls. You get all the documentation. This would be a great platform to kind of share with VPs and execs as well. So this is an option as well. So one of the reasons why I still want to use Boast instead of the Streak is because Boast is more capable of long-term, larger initiatives. And there is a risk with this being said that this might become a payable item, and there may be a risk of loss of data in here. So even though things are organized, easily manipulated, as in data entry, seeing workflow processes, there is a risk of loss of information where Boast will provide a higher security level than this. So that's why, let's say every bi-weekly or once a month, we will be transferring the data from here over onto Boast as a backup. So there is some risk associated with this as well. I am anticipating some bugs, unfortunately, so hopefully we get a month to kind of play around and see and fine-tune any issues you might have with this. And it is a little bit more of a complicated system, so I think it'll be more of an investment in training and understanding it. So this might be more of a little bit more invested portfolio or program that we have to kind of do pre-launching it. So yeah, this is just automatic basic stuff that we can benefit from. This is things we can benefit from. Alrighty, and the follow-ups are quite amazing. So the follow-ups is basically for us to make notes and see if you follow-up. It's a task management. So if you want to do follow-up, it reminds us first. It puts it into Google Calendar. But that's obviously if we want to opt into the paid services, which I don't think we should. But if there's benefit to it, which I'd rather not add on any expenses to our list at the moment. Alrighty. And this is one great thing. You get to see they have a dashboard. I wasn't under the impression that they did, but they do have a dashboard. So you basically get to see your overall pipeline, you get to see graphs, you get to mine your data, you get to see exact stats about it. So it really, really allows you to get a quick snapshot and data analysis of your current workflow process for that 50 so individuals you have at that time. Yep. And then you're also able to, for each of the boxes, you're actually able to upload a CV and resume. So everything is accessible right there. So it's slightly mixed with VRMS, but it's in an in-house format where you're able to kind of control and monitor the process internally within our staff and within our volunteers. Okay, so let's try it out. So this is my email. So let's try. So like I said, okay, so I've downloaded Streak. This is at the top corner. It's going to be right there in the top corner. So hopefully you don't see, well, you'll probably see a quick of them. So let's just try to move out of this. Okay, so basically a pipeline is a project. So we click new. And then sales, no. Real estate, no. Email support, no. Okay, but hiring. Hiring is what we're looking for. So we're your CRMS. We're going to just do private for now. We're not going to go into team mode as of yet. Alrighty, so let's pop this bad boy. Okay, so this screen, so this is basically our whole process. You can go for actually obtaining an individual. So we can keep this because we need to do that. We do phone screening, the interviews, intern decisions, offer negotiated, hired, passed. So this could be changed to rename. So we would call this acceptance. That's what we need to do. Then acceptance, and then we have the non-compete and the COD. So conflict of interest disclosure. Okay, if I got that wrong, you let me know. Those are additional steps. Okay, so internal decision, this is where we could say hold, put them in waitlist, whatever it is. So when we could put one, let's put one. So let's say position. So that's like if we have a position for them. So we can move that at the beginning because that's where it belongs. Okay, so the position, that's like if we have a position available, who do we think they're best candidates for? We have the resume of the individual. Then we perform our phone screening. Then we get the VP to do the interview. We figure out the intended decision. We don't need to offer negotiation because we ain't paying them. Alrighty. So did I delete? It's supposed to. Let's try that again. Delete stage. Yes. All right, perfect. So then we turn a decision, then we hire them, hopefully. They do our online role acceptance, and then they get the form signed. So that's basically our system right there. So we didn't have to do a lot of manipulation because they pretty much hired it. You can do name changing here. This is PMI Toronto volunteer onboarding. That's what we would call it, onboarding. So within here, you have your positions that are open. Positions, what's the stage? I don't even know what stages are available. Let's see, let's add new box. Okay, so the page, okay, so let's say the position is for, so name is Dana. Let's say Dana Reed. Okay, and then the position, stages position, the position is for, let's say, HR recruiter. Okay, so they want a start date of, let's say, July 1st. Guess what they want. Source, I have no clue what this means. So I'm not too sure what source means. We'll have to look into. So that's like some of the fine tuning we'll have to do, is because it is kind of a detailed process. So we would have to figure out what some things mean. Okay. Let's see here. So when you click on there, that's where, okay, that's going to the test. Let's go back a little bit. Okay, there was a section you could add. There is a way of doing this. So I think in one of the tutorials, there is a way that we can add our own. There's actually a lot of preset boxes we can add. Oh, there we go. Signing to. Okay. The last date of email, which is great. So we can show the last time we contacted them. Sorry about this. Sorry. So let's say it was yesterday. What day are we? Well, let's say it's 25th. I don't know what day I'm at. So we would have the date. I think that's the automatic one, so that kind of fills in once you put the emails. Okay, so what I did there. How do I go back? There we go. So there's still going to be a lot of fine tuning to do. We're going to have to look into it because it's quite a detailed process. So, okay. So let's say for Dana, 1 second here. Okay, so when you click onto this little box at the side on the task, it takes you to interface. So let's say we wanted to learn more about Dana Reed. So then right here, this is okay. Basically, we get call logs. Woohoo! So it says introducing call logs. The use of call logs is to take notes on, keep record of your client's communication. Call logs are automatically shared with your team so everyone's updated. All right. Okay, so we only allow 4, which is crap, but you know. Okay. So basically, we can even use this interface to kind of do everything. So let's say we are in the resume phase and it's assigned to Nikki, and I want to assign it to my other Nikki. So, which is PMI. Sorry, I have all these emails. Do I have my PMI one in here? Oh, I don't. Okay, hopefully that's right. So we add her to the team. Sure, we're adding her. Yes. Continue. Done. Alrighty. So start dates, contacts and organization. So I think this is where we would add, let's say, emails, company names. We would add phone numbers, notes if you want something. What is a magic column? So the date of last email. So I think that's when it starts sorting through our emails. So we add linked boxes. Okay. And then emails. So then we would use, okay, so this is where we would type in. So let's say I want to know, so let's use Bev's email for example. Alrighty. So anytime we get an email from Bev, it's going to be going in here. Here with files, we can upload files. So let's see. So we want to add a file. So this is actually a meeting note. we can add a file right here. Perfect. Sorry, 1 second. So it takes you out and then you add a file. You have the call logs. We're going to get forced. Let's not use that task. So this is like, let's say the next step we wanted to do is, let's say candidate wants to come in and meet the team. So that's on our task section right there. Let's see what else we want to do. You want to add a comment, be like, called her and she was busy and asked to do a Skype call on the weekend and post. So then in comments there, and we can just go all, and then we see the whole thread. So you kind of get to filter and see what's going on with this person. Emails and files, comments. Okay. So I think that's the gist of it, what I kind of got. Going into detail, we'll just have to go back to the videos and kind of see, but at least this is kind of showing you the hiring process. So it's pretty awesome. There's a lot more to it, so hopefully you will have some time to kind of go through and understand. There is reports, but that's limited too. So this is something that we could do as well. And it really will allow, at least the free version will allow a lot of stuff present, even the paid one, but like I said, we want to kind of stay away from that. Okay, thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye.